Hey, everybody. Well, the defense did their job. They didn't allow any points on the opening drive. Now, second drive of the game, first for this offense. And what can they do with their go-around? The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered. Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Here's Kenny. And that is incomplete.
It's a great job by this side.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 4. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. 1 quarter gone in this NFC division. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it's London football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Let's go! Green 39!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now Wentz on third down. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
Now Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Throwing now is Wentz. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy. Time winding down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Floating one incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they bring out their punter. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead?
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Now, Wentz again. And this is going to be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there in both of these. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. We drop you into a fourth quarter situation, tie game, hoping for a nice punt return here to set them up on offense. Returnable here from the 38. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Wentz now to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose. And Wentz again here on second and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
Again, it's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now this offense about ready to take over again and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Wentz to throw. And an alley to run. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. To throw is Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
This is caught inside the 15. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
No.
A handoff to Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And Gold is able to put it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final. This defense now desperate to protect their 3-point lead. What can they do here? This might be the drive that decides it one way or the other. He's back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
False start, offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say cheerio from London. Time to see how this offense can handle the elements. First drive of the game in the snow. Throwing on first is Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And there is a flag yard. So a big second down pickup, but will it hold?
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but
Still
all for
second
naught
down.
on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, here's Wentz. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now it's Lockett. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And trotting out. Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time,
a pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Now Wentz being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They'll give it to him up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 3-0 is our score, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wentz going to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Able to shake him off. Forced out to, and it's a touchdown. Carson Wentz taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And that was just an old-fashioned scramble play. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
All right, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a... This offense hoping to put together a drive that will end at least 3 points to get them the lead here going into the lockers. Wentz now on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. They keep it with Barkley on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Saquon Barkley. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. This is Barkley. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Barkley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Now it's Barkley. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop her. To Barkley on the check down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now Wentz. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So they put together. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Go, go.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete, almost intercepted. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So his 2nd field goal of the game. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th.
Here we go now. 3-19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the ball... It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So with that miss, Charles. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th.
Now let's go. Green.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have 1st down yardage. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will... And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Barkley. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Steps away. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
10 more there and another first down. And they'll go on the ground. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. He'll get it up the middle. Oh, now he pulls him over. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect them.
Still 0-0 here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
82.
3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. man for the second time tonight. His field goal unit comes out here. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And that will tie us. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. To throw, it's Wentz being chased out left. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. Second down and 6. On the run, it's Barkley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And his kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but... Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. A great effort there to shed the contact. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. They go play action here on 1st down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Escaping. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Carson Wentz taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they'll get him down right about the 20. So the field goal is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
319! 319!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And now it's second down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit, to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
He's back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bills passing. Game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Back to throw. It's caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from 10. Time and issue here as the offense needs to find a way to get into field goal range. But working in their favor, they do have all 3 timeouts at their disposal. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that's caught inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And Gold is able to put it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken. This defense just 1 timeout left. This one all but over as we take you down for the final moments.
Set. Green, 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.